Hey everyone, it's your boy David, and we're back with another LEGO Jurassic review, this time of the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary set, Visitor Center, T.Rex, and Raptor Attack. Let's get into it. So first up, this is an amazing set. If you needed one set out of the JP30 wave, this is the set to get. It's not a perfect set, but this is the best that we're probably going to get for a play scale visitor center. And it packs a lot in here for its price point. This is going to cost you around 160 Canadian. It's a little steep in my opinion, but you do get 2 dinos, 6 minifigures, which is probably the most minifigures that have ever been in a Jurassic set in my opinion, at least the JP30 wave. Maybe there was a Dominion set that was close to that, but you get a lot of bang for your buck. But as you can see, you get 2 dinos, 6 minifigs, a brick-built dinosaur, an amazing minifig scale visitor center, which is an iconic location from the Jurassic franchise. There's a lot of iconic locations in that building, which have been lovingly rendered in LEGO, and we're gonna get into that. But first up, let's start with the minifigs. First up, we have Dr. Alan Grant, and as the sets progress, so do the characters' costumes. They get a little bit muddy, a little bit torn, and every single character in this set is exclusive, by the way. So you get Dr. Alan Grant, he's got a little bit of mud on his shirt, no double-sided head, but he does have back printing. Can't go wrong with this figure. Up next, we have Dr. Ellie Sattler. Again, she has a double-sided face as well as back printing, and again, she gets all muddied up. She loses her jacket. This is her outfit from the end of the film. Again, super solid fig, can't go wrong. Up next, we have Ray Arnold, played by Samuel L. Jackson in the film. I think this is an amazing minifig. This is the second Jurassic Park minifigure to come with chest hair, ironically enough. The first was Dr. Ian Malcolm, because it's Dr. Ian Malcolm. But you do have his tie. He also has back printing as well as a double-sided face. And he also has a really cool print for his glasses as well. He's got a really fun face print. He's kind of smirking, kind of like, what's going on here? This is a really great figure of Samuel L. Jackson in the movie, and just a great fig overall. Up next, we have Dr. Henry Wu, and he does have a double-sided face as well as back printing. And this is him in his scientist garb from the film. This is future franchise villain. I'm still shocked that, like, he became a villain in the Jurassic World franchise. I digress. But overall, this is an amazing minifigure. Up next, we have Lex Murphy. She's one of the 2 kids in the film. She's got a great face print. She just uses the generic kid face. So she's got a double-sided face. She's got like a happy face and a scared face. Really great printing on this figure. Again, double-sided face as well as back printing. Last but not least, we have Tim Murphy, the last of the Murphy grandchildren in the film. He just uses the generic kid face, but it's the boy version. And he's got a great shirt print as well, double-sided face as well as back printing. Up next, we have our first of our dinosaurs. This is the Velociraptor. I love these figures. They have really great articulation. The heads move, the arms move, the legs move. You can get a lot of great poses out of these figures, and they only give you one Raptor because LEGO likes to keep you buying stuff. So they only give you one of the 2 Raptors in the scene. In order to get both, you have to buy another set. But this is a really great Raptor design. Love it. Up next, we have the icon herself, the T.Rex from the film. Again, really great articulation. The head can move up and down, swivel 360. The tail rotates 360. Legs move, arms move. And again, you can get some really great poses out of this, and you can recreate that iconic roar pose that she does in the film. And you can never go wrong with the Jurassic Park T-Rex. If you needed a dinosaur in your collection, this is the one to get. And last but not least, we have the build in this set, the iconic visitor center from the film. I love the architecture in this. I love that like Costa Rican thatched roof with the pillars and everything. It just looks so cool and is so iconic. It literally recreates the front facade with all the fossils and the bone pieces and the archway. You got little garden pieces in front as well as little water feature on the side of the doors. It's basically a miniaturized version of that building, and I wish we got a D2C like huge minifig scale of the visitor center. This was almost $200. To think that if this is the size of a minifig play scale one, it makes me cry to think about how much a big D2C version would cost. But at least we have this version for now. It's the JP 30th anniversary. You gotta get this set, right? If there's one building to include in that wave, this is the one. You get a lot of great buildings. You get 4 rooms in here, technically 2, 3 if you include the main entrance atrium area, and you do get some iconic builds as well, and let's get into those. If you go into the building, you get this kind of like really fun version of the atrium. You get that iconic when dinosaurs ruled the world sign. That's all you get. There's no staircase. As you said, it's a very shrunken down version of that set. So as much as you could do, they included the sign. Inside of there is where you get the brick-built dinosaur skeleton of the T.Rex. And the annoying thing with that is obviously it's not to scale. So it doesn't even fit inside of the visitor center. That's a shame, but for display purposes, it works. Moving on to the left wing of the building, you have the Science Center, where Dr. Henry Wu can work on his scientific discoveries at Jurassic Park, as well as the egg incubator from the film, and it does have a working arm that you can turn the eggs, so to speak, which I think is just so cool. And you also have a shout out to Mr. DNA in the sign of him in the film. He's an iconic character from that movie. It was really great to have at least a callback and Easter egg for him in this set. He's one of the many Easter eggs in this set as well, which I'm going to point out a couple of the other ones. It's hard to see, but in this side here in the science lab, you do see one of the murals that are included with the Parasaurolophuses. And the parasaurs in the film. And it's got a baby, what looks like a baby parasaur, as well as an adult one. I cannot wait to get a Lego parasaur. I think that'd be amazing. That's my personal favorite dinosaur, next to the Therizinosaurus from Jurassic World Dominion. That's gonna be so cool. Right now, it's the Lego Brachiosaur that's my favorite Lego dino, but if they build the parasaur, it's gonna be tied neck and neck. As well, if we move to the right wing of the building, we have the kitchen, and you can literally recreate the scene where Lex and Tim, you know, after their adventure through Jurassic Park, I say adventure, they were honestly traumatized. But they see all that food and they're like, let's go, you know? And they have all these little cakes and cupcakes and little dainties and desserts they can eat to their heart's desire. They even have the Jell-O that Lex eats because she just really likes Jell-O for some reason. I'm not a Jell-O person, but I digress. But the really cool thing is, the way that it's set up, you can literally set the minifigs inside at the table and have them look at the Raptor mural, which is also included on this side of the kitchen, which is locationally accurate to the film. And you can literally recreate the scene where the Raptor walks in and Lex can see the Raptor and they run to the kitchen and the rest of the movie ensues. But that's basically your interior build for the visitor center. It's a great set. Overall, I think this is one of the must-have Jurassic sets. If you are a Lego fan, if you're a Jurassic fan, if you're a Lego Jurassic fan, you gotta get this set. Now, unfortunately, this has a very steep cost of $169.99 Canadian. This honestly really should be $120 at most. So wait for this for a sale. If you do get this on sale, absolutely go for it. But again, these Jurassic Park 30th anniversary sets are really only going to be on shelves for about a year. So get this as fast as you can. As I said, if you see this on sale, grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Like bingo dino DNA, okay? Shout out to Mr. DNA. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this review, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, click that bell notifications to be notified every time I drop a video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.